What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back here again with Saeed and Akeem. Abib is not here today. He's got somewhere to go, but midweek, he's telling me to send you a message, Akeem. He said he's coming with a chest. So it's quite it's quite confident ahead of next week. But me, you, and him can do a video ahead of like the Chelsea Arsenal game. But yeah, he said he's coming with chest. He's very confident. So,
And he should be. He should be. I'm confident
I
too.
can't. To be honest, I can't wait for that game. I can't even lie myself. So it should be a good game. We
It
should.
should
Well,
be. It should be.
we'll go into. We'll go into that in a bit more detail in a sec. But firstly, people, before we get started, if you can please subscribe to the channel, click the like button, turn on the notification to know whenever we upload on YouTube, and comment. Let us know what your thoughts are on this weekend's games: the North London derby, City dropping points, Liverpool dropping points again at home, and yeah, and United's playing tomorrow, so we can sit back until tomorrow at least, Saeed.
Hold your breath.
Until tomorrow. But look, there's only one place to start, man. We're just gonna get straight into it. The North London derby. Before like we got on, you guys can hear me. I was talking to one of my friends, sending him a voice note, and he was pretty much saying it's dark time for Spurs. He's pissed off. He's pissed off about the formation, pissed off about the performance. It was like he made it clear. He said, "Look, he's not deluded. He knows that they haven't won at the Emirates for 15 years. He's not going there to win. Like, he knows that there's a high possibility that you're going to lose the game, but it's the manner that you lose the game, though, right? And he's pissed off about it. He feels like the performance just wasn't good enough, and I agree. For me, it's not the formation. For me, the formation is fine. It don't really matter how you want to set up, but they can't string 5 passes together.
Bro.
They can't get the ball from their own half to the other. The only time they can get the ball to your half of the pitch is when Vicario is taking a long free kick. Apart from that, they struggle. They were struggling with absolutely everything. The midfield couldn't play together. The patterns of play was poor, and it's not just this game. Because I was watching that game and I was watching that game in anger because I felt, how the hell did we lose to? Like, did we not beat Spurs?
Beat them, yeah.
And I don't care if it was away from home. I don't care if it was away from home. I was watching that game in anger that we shouldn't have allowed to like them to get a draw from us because they was playing exactly the same way against us as well. And it's an ongoing pattern that the performance just hasn't been good enough. Forget the derby. I was just pissed that they took points off us. that's what I was thinking watching the game. And it's typical United, isn't it? I know I'm not going to make this us because it's the North London derby, but it's us that is always giving people points when they don't deserve it. When teams are down and out, come to United. It's Christmas. We'll give you something.
Presents.
We'll give you presents. But yeah. No, but it was bad from them. But I'll hand over to you, Akeem. What was you saying? Was you confident ahead of the game, and what was your thoughts on the game?
Yeah. Ahead of the game, I was pretty sure. I predicted us to win 2-3-0. I was expecting a clean sheet and us to score at least 2 goals to beat them by 2 clear goal margin. So minimum 2-0. 3-0. I was expecting that. I'll take the 4-1. I would have preferred the clean sheet because I'm sure you guys know Chelsea have the best defensive record in the history of the Premier League. But the team that they took it from before was my team with 18. They got 15. We had 18. They took it from us. I want it back. Yeah. So that's why I want clean sheets. But enough of that. I'm confident. Before the game started, I was confident. As the game started, I was even more confident when Rice had that chance in the first, 2, 3, 4 minutes. I was thinking, okay, we carry on like this, where they eventually break them down. We won't need set pieces because I don't really rate that Spurs team. The last few games that I've been watching them, I've just been seeing them as mediocre. They're still relying on Brennan Johnson to get in the back post. Kudus, he's actually probably he's been disappointing, to be honest with you. If I'm disappointed, if I'm being honest, he's been disappointing this season because I thought he was a quality player at West Ham and at Ajax. But he hasn't really done anything this season. And I expected us to win today. I expected us to win convincingly, and we did. We did. We dominated them. They couldn't get at our defense. They couldn't even. They didn't even have a shot in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Not even one shot in the first half.
Yeah.
They couldn't string passes at the back because we pressed them well. They couldn't build up into midfield because there was just no space for them. We just completely shackled them. And if the ball did get to Richarlison or Odegaard or Kudus, they weren't winning the second balls. We would either win the duel or collect the second ball. It was total domination in that first half. We deserved to be 2-3-0 up, at the very least, in my opinion. And I was happy with the performance. The only thing that let me down was Zubimendi's mistake, man. I've been hyping up about this guy all season, since the beginning of the season, and he did that. And I'm like, he did that. And also, I wanna big up Marino. I call him Suchek. Today,
Yeah.
bro.
You remember that?
Today, but I've
There's
been
no
calling him
respect.
Suchek last season. So
There's no respect.
today, not even just the Trossard pass. I'm talking about dropping him in between the lines and picking up the ball on a half turn and releasing it in good time, not getting caught on the board like Zubimendi did. He wasn't doing all that. He actually played like an attacking player. And yeah, that ball, that pass, that touch, it deserved a goal. The way Trossard killed the ball dead, that was beautiful as well. It deserved a goal. I was happy about the performance of the whole team and Eze's hat-trick, first hat-trick of his career, first hat-trick in the North London derby for a long time. Yeah, we did our thing today, and I'm very, very happy. Bring on Chelsea, bring on Bayern. I'm confident. I'm confident about the Bayern, but the Chelsea one, we have a good record at Stamford Bridge, so bring them on.
Cool. So, what are you saying about Eze's performance?
Like, as in, I don't like doing this, but like, as in, a certain Arsenal player, Saka's done it to me already. Eze looked like he's doing it as well, man. Like that boy was balling today. Like, I think, like, as in, it took him a little while to warm up into the game, but as soon as he did, like, him dropping into the little pockets, him hanging in around the edge of the box as well to pick up. That's where he got his 3 goals, isn't it? Like, just off the edge. Yeah, like, as in, you can't fault him. Like, left foot, right foot. Yeah, and to be fair, like, as in, for him, I was just disappointed he didn't get a fourth. Like, you could see, like, he had a chance later on in it, like he wanted to try and tuck away, but his confidence was oozing. Playing like that, like, you got to, like, yeah, basically, he's got to be playing there week in, week out for me. Kind of reminds me, like, it looks like he's stepping up from the level he was at Crystal Palace, but like those kind of performances, isn't it? So yeah, no, I was really happy for him. Yeah, no, it was a good performance, man.
Yeah, I didn't even think you said he eased into the game. I thought he was into the game straight away because he gave Declan that ball straight away. That shit was disgusting. Yeah. He gave Declan, and it was just too easy for him today. It was too easy, and I've always said because I was having conversation with someone like my family friends in terms of like Eze, because he weren't getting the goals and so forth. Like, we need to stop just judging players off like just goals and assists, because he was what he was doing today. I think he was obviously did a bit more today. Don't get me wrong, he did a bit more today. But what Eze does that's different from Odegaard is that he creates space in it. Odegaard is a facilitator. He obviously wants to come and get the ball. He wants to play with like Zubimendi, Rice. He's going towards them to get the ball, to get a bit of play. You don't really need that. What is the point? See what I'm saying? What Eze does is he creates space for them. He moves, and with no striker as well, so he was able to get into the box when he needed to get into the box. And you said Marino done well as well, because Marino just didn't. It just didn't stay up there, so he created space. So that, despite them having 3 at the back, they had no one to mark. So that's why it was easy to pick up. That's why they was able to make those runs. The Declan Rice run when Eze picked him out. Same way with the Trossard run, because no one was sticking up there. They weren't just marking a guy up top. There was just 1 minute it might be Declan Rice, and one it might be Eze, it might be Mourinho, or someone just running in behind him. Saka was running in behind. So I think that's what made it so difficult for them, because sitting at the back and you're with 3 at the back and you're marking someone, but when there's no one actually up there, the ball's in front of you out of nowhere, they're popping in behind you. There's one thing making the run, there's another making the pass. And the passes were just brilliant all the time. You guys was finding the pass all the time in between the line, whether it was a chip, like low in between the line. I think they gave Saka one in between the line. But yeah, I think that's what made the difference. And Eze made a difference. He finished. He could have scored 4 or 5. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Because the Saka gave him a pass at the end as well that he just missed. And I think he had another one in the first half, if I can recall, but I can't remember. But yeah, it could have easily been. It could have been more goals. It could have been more goals. Spurs were terrible today. They was absolutely terrible. For me, as I said, it wasn't so much like the formation. It's just how they play. Like, they couldn't string passes together. The pressure, and it's unlike them, because it's not as if like the players that they got at the back couldn't play football. They can play, but they're just, I don't know what it is. They're lacking confidence at the moment. Spurs. And this is why I say they're in trouble. Like, it's dark time for them.
Do you reckon it's confident? Sorry, go on, sorry.
Oh, no. I was going to say, like, as in, like, they didn't have a shot in the first half. They didn't have a shot against us in the first half today, or maybe one not on target against Chelsea as well. Same thing. So I don't necessarily think it's confidence. I think it's more than that. It's just how they are setting up to play, especially in the bigger games. And I remember, like, I was on, like, when I was a couple weeks back when I was on the pod, I did say that I did think like Frank could be in trouble, or like basically he wasn't the man to take them all the way. I think it. I don't want to like berate him on his tactics or anything like that, but like, yeah, it's not. I don't think it definitely doesn't suit the way that Tottenham want to play, I reckon, or the players he's got. Let me say that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, because I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt for now, because he's still a new manager. I'm not trying to put everything on him, and the reason why I said it is confident is because the way they're set up now. It's not confidence, because it has been consistent. Do you know what I mean? It's been a consistent bad performance. The way they're set up today, they've set up like that against big teams, and it worked out for them. They've done it against PSG at the beginning of the season. Obviously, they were unfortunate to lose.
City as well.
They went away to Man City, did the exact same thing. So they've set up like this, and they were able to get something from it. So that's why it's hard to even just pin it on them, because you look at the lineup, you look at the formation, you're thinking, oh, why is he playing from the back? But he's done this already. He's done this in a lot of the big games, especially away from home as well. So I'm not surprised that he's done that.
Say he took the words out of my mouth. Like I'm also on the fingers. I don't think it's confident. I get you. He set his team up that way. But the players he has, I don't think that they're tailored for that system or that style of play. Like Van der Ven, or not even Van der Ven, like, you know, his midfielders. Cool, you're without Maddison, you're without Kulusevski, and they're very, very, very creative. But you still have like Xavi Simons, and he was reluctant to play. I know he's been poor. I get it. But I don't know, hear me out. I know he's been poor. But if you're going to play somebody who new to the league, out of form, and you're going to shove him out on the wing, where he's not. I know he's played on the wing in other leagues, but he's predominantly a central midfielder, and I look at him as more like I'm not comparing him to, but I'm looking at him as a player of the ilk of Luka Modric. Like, if you was to play him centrally with plenty of touches on the ball, he can have more of an influence in the game. I don't think Thomas Frank has identified the skill set of the players he has around, and he's utilizing it to the best of his ability. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. I think that's a great point. It might not utilize, like, understanding the quality of players he's got, and he's not utilizing to the best ability. Because today, for example, if you're gonna play that formation, I'll play Kudus and Xavi Simons. Why? I don't understand what Odegaard is doing.
Odegaard's doing, yeah.
I mean,
in saying that though, like when Richarlison didn't score, like as in when you're looking for someone like an outlet, they had a 10-minute spell, like 5-10 minute spell when they were putting pressure on Arsenal or at least playing in the game. I thought Odegaard was
gave them the ball,
and yeah, it was a decent outlet. It was getting them up the pitch. You know what I'm saying? It was more than what anyone else on the pitch was doing for Tottenham.
No, but at that point, the formation has changed. At that point, I'm talking about when he's starting off. Like when Richarlison got the goal, the formation has already changed to 4-3-3.
Yeah, you put on Xavi Simons. Yeah,
I'm talking about when you're starting a formation like that. You're playing 2 number 10s. They're pretty much playing United's formation, and you're playing Kudus and Odegaard. Odegaard is the player that loves the wing, like, and kind of like he's kind of like a Garnacho. Them guys don't want to be inverted. They don't want to be in that space. They want to pick up the ball out wide. So, like, if you're gonna do that, then you might as well use a Xavi Simons that's comfortable. Kudus, I think Kudus will be fine because of his pace. Although I'm sure he would rather in a wing, but at least play one natural number 10 or something like that in there. So he should have played Xavi Simons in there rather than Odegaard. That was a bit odd. I think when I looked at it's not the formation as I'm saying, it's like the lineup, how they play. You just use Xavi Simons there, I think. And I'm not sure what point he's trying to prove with Xavi Simons. Like, just play the brother. It's not as if like the ones that are coming on are doing any better.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. I can understand if players are coming on are doing better, they're not. But even when he was playing well against United, he got taken off. Don't get me wrong, it ended up working out for him because the two players that he got on scored, but he was their best player until we took him off against United.
Yeah. Play the youth, like I don't get it. So certain managers I don't get. Like,
managers understand they don't help themselves in situations like that.
Yeah.
I just think, the other thing that I know, I can understand the reason behind it, but I reckon Pat Shaw should have started as well. Like, you need legs in the midfield and like Bentancur,
especially against Arsenal. You're right.
Yeah. I think you should. I think you're right, Saeed. I think you should have played Bentancur, Sarr, and Xavi Simons.
Yeah.
Because even if you're not gonna play, I think Bentancur should play. The reason why Bentancur should play is because if you're gonna play 3 at the back here, we're talking about them struggling to pass the ball. He's the only one that can pass the ball. So he's the only one that's comfortable collecting the ball and moving the ball around, and with Xavi Simons as well. So he should have just played both of them on the pitch. They will have better control. Do you know what I'm saying? Paulinho is a destructor. You know what I'm saying? Sarr will run around. At least he will get a bit more energy. The spaces that Declan, Eze, and them guys Marino was finding, Sarr would have helped them out with his legs.
He would have closed that down. He's got the legs, yeah.
He would close it down a bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought he got it wrong today. I think he's got it wrong. Like, obviously the performance, what's compounding the fact that he's got it wrong is that the performance hasn't been good anyway. So this was an opportunity to put it right. Same way when we were performing badly, we came back from international, played Liverpool away from home. It was an opportunity to put it right, which we did. It was an opportunity for him to put it right. I don't think, even if they didn't win the game, they put out a proper performance, the fans can take something away from it. But the performance it was terrible. And then you change the formation, he has to take accountability. And the job doesn't get any harder now, boy. That's when it starts getting hard. When you move to these big teams, when every week you're not winning games and they start talking about you, you got shot. This is not Brentford where you can get away with it anymore.
Yeah.
It's not. Bro.
Yeah.
And what makes it worse when he was talking during international, talking about I did 2 interviews in one day. I spoke to Chelsea and Man United within an hour. Who asked you, bro? Like, who asked you them questions? Like, I wouldn't say nothing because you didn't get the job. So it's more damning on you.
You
He's more
I
damning on you,
do like him.
bro.
I do like him. I actually like him, though. That's the thing, innit? But
And I get that side. I actually like Thomas Frank. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like Thomas Frank. I like Thomas. That's why I'm not trying to like at the beginning when we was talking about it. I'm not trying to put any blame on him. I'm trying to give him the time because I think it's important he gets the time. But you get scrutinized for any little thing when you're in one of the big teams. So and that is the problem. You're gonna get scrutinized for everything that you can get away with in Brentford. It doesn't work like that here. You're gonna get scrutinized.
Yeah, there's too many eyes.
Look at you got better set. Yeah, you got better set of players, bigger fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like the expectation is different, and the more games you drop points in, then the harder it is for them to achieve whatever the goal is at the beginning of the season. And that's where it's at with him, man. So, bro, all the best to them, man. Me, I don't even give a damn, bro. Everyone around us, I just want City, Liverpool, anyone that can potentially be competing for that top 6 position, bro, let them fail. Let them fail.
To be fair though, like, it was always going to be peak for Tottenham. Like when you're starting the Charleston up front, like it's always going to be peak, isn't it? Like I'm sure Saliba. What was the other done his name? The other centre back.
Hincapi.
Yeah,
they didn't do anything today, bro.
Easy for them, boy. Honestly, it was easy for them.
Yeah, they didn't do anything.
It's like
them guys could have chilled. Who's injured?
Is it still Slanky's still injured, isn't it?
Yeah.
We need to come back ASAP for them, man, because Richarlison shouldn't be number 9 for them.
Yeah, man. What am I gonna say? Anything? Nothing on Spurs. But before we move off the game, I was gonna ask Akeem. Odegaard comes back. What happens to Eze? Are you gonna try and force him to play on the right, or the Odegaard have to wait his chance?
Well, I believe in meritocracy. You have to earn the right, and right now Eze's earned the right. He's earned the right to start. Odegaard, I understand he's captain. I understand he's done a lot previously. Well, in my opinion, he's done nothing the last 2 years. But before that, yeah, he was a quality player for us. He has to wait. He has to wait and earn his shirt back. That's football. That's football at the top end. Like you can't just walk in. We're trying to fight for the league here. There's got to be some meritocracy. If Arteta's true to his word and true to true to himself, like how he was previously with past players, Eze has to start until Eze warrants being dropped, and that's just it. Because now for me, Trossard starts on the left against Chelsea, against Bayern Munich, and against Chelsea. Eze should start there. Rice should start there. Zubimendi after today's performance, he's in question. Like we'll see, Norgard might want to, might knock on them, and be like, hey, look what Zubimendi did, cost us a goal. I should get a chance. That's how it should work for me. That's how it should work for me. And Cape came in today. It's unfortunate Gabriel got injured. Gabriel was my favorite centre back at my club. I believe an injured Gabriel was better than a fit Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, that's my opinion. yeah, and I'll stand on that. Yeah, an injured Gabriel is better than a fit Virgil van Dijk, and yesterday proved my point. Yeah,
it's easy to say it, isn't
it?
There you guys. There you go again, getting ahead of yourself, bro. There you go.
Yesterday, and did you see that guy yesterday though? And that's the captain, Yo, but anyway, that's Liverpool's problem. But But for me, Hincapié, he didn't put a foot wrong today. So, and when Gabriel comes back, if Hincapié still is performing and still hasn't put a foot wrong, even though Gabriel is my favorite centre back at my club, Hincapié keeps the shirt. Gabriel has to earn that shirt again. It's the same.
He didn't really have much to do today, though. Did he?
I know. I said that, but I said we got Bayern Munich on Tuesday. We got Chelsea next weekend. I don't know who we got the following weekend. But if he keeps putting in performances, we keep clean sheets, and it's looking like we're not missing Gabriel. Gabriel will have to wait his turn. Same as Odegaard, same as Martinelli. Trossard played brilliantly today. If he puts in another good performance against Bayern Munich, Martinelli can't just walk into the team. Jokovic can't just walk into the team with Mourinho. That shouldn't be the case.
Do you think that's what Arteta's gonna do though? Because I think that's
Yeah. I think that's exactly what he's gonna do. I think he's gonna move Eze to the left, bench Trossard.
Oh, so you think he's gonna take? Oh, he's gonna. Okay.
Yeah, and put Odegaard back in the middle.
Okay, fair enough.
I hope I'm wrong, but you know.
What you say before we move on, side? Do you agree? Like, just Eze keeps his position, and then Odegaard works his way back, or you shift Eze to the right.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, as in, he looks like he was shining there today, innit? Like, as in, and to be fair, he's had a good couple of games there as well. It's not just today that he's been playing well there. So I'll keep him there. Let him do his thing.
Cool. Now I heard that. Look, let's just move on to like a quick preview because Abiba's not here, but as I said, midweek, I'll make sure I record a video between you and Abib ahead of the game. Well, this is what we wanted anyway. I think last time he was on here, we wanted them to beat Burnley to set up a good game between yourself and Chelsea next week. They beat Burnley. Burnley started off well, but then once Chelsea took control of the game, that was pretty much it, really. There wasn't much to it. And the good thing about that game as well is I think he had Caicedo on the bench and he didn't have to bring him on. I'm sure he was probably tempted to bring him on, but he didn't have to bring him on. You both have tough games midweek. They've got Barca. You've got Bayern. Are you at home or away to Bayern?
We're at home.
You're at home. Okay. So I'm not too sure if they're at home or away. But both have tough games midweek. And then you play each other. You sound very confident. You confident ahead of that game?
Yeah, it's at Stamford Bridge. We own Stamford Bridge.
Oh, you're on one today, boy. What do you think?
That's good, so keep the confidence up, man. Keep the confidence up.
Now, our record at Stamford Bridge, even when we were piss poor, is actually quite good. Like, I remember us going to Stamford Bridge, down to 10 men within 10, 15 minutes, David Luiz getting sent off, and we're still coming away with a 2-2 draw. We've gone to Stamford Bridge, like 10 men, and come away with 3-2, gone down, losing 2-0, come away 3-2. We've gone to Stamford Bridge and done madnesses. Yes, there was a period of time. Yeah. I call it the ozone time, like the 20-year period where Chelsea were so dominant, but it's not the real Chelsea. I don't class that as the real Chelsea. Everything before that 20-year period and everything now is the Chelsea. Is Chelsea that? Yeah, this is the real Chelsea. So I don't fear this Chelsea. The Chelsea that I grew up with in the 90s and early 2000s is the Chelsea we're seeing now. I don't fear it. It's not the Chelsea or Drogba. So it's not Chelsea.
The Roman Abramovich era, doesn't it? You're acting as if the Roman Abramovich era didn't exist.
It's not that. They ain't got sugar daddy money now. Everybody's got sugar daddy money. Yeah.
Now they still got money.
Yeah. And so have we. And so have you. And so have City. And so have Liverpool. Liverpool spent 450 million. Your money is not the difference maker no more. You get it? Back then, your money was the difference maker. You could outbid players. You could outbid for players. You could outbid. Remember, they Sean Wright finished with value 20 million. They would have spent 30 million on him. But everybody else had the water. Drogba was valued 20 million. How much did they spend on him? Everybody else had the water. Nobody else was competing. No, we're not doing that no more. You can't do that no more.
We'll save all of that. We'll save all of that for when Abib is here to defend himself.
Yeah.
You think the score's gonna be
Score at Stamford Bridge? 2-1. I'll give them 2-1. 2-1 to Arsenal. I'll say 2-1. They got a lucky draw against us last year. We should have smoked them.
No, you shouldn't. There was been 2-0 or something like that. You came back late on.
Yeah, we came back. Yeah, we played. Yeah, the first half.
So what do you mean you should have smoked?
All right, cool. All right, the first half. All right, cool. The first half they played. They surprised us. They surprised me. I remember that game. That first half they surprised me, especially. Cause I didn't see, because the previous
your goal was late. Both of your goals was late.
Both of our goals, yeah, and we should have. And Eddie should have buried them with a third.
All right, cool. All right. Liverpool obviously dropped points again. Like, surely I think they are out of the tower.
Go on.
What you say?
No, sorry. So I think I was getting my years mixed up when I was talking about the Chelsea. But go on.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no. Eddie wasn't there last year.
Yeah.
Was it? No, I might have got it mixed up as well. I think I was thinking of the 2-2.
Yeah.
It was 2-2 wasn't last year, was it? It was 1-1 last year.
Yeah,
last year. Well, no, last year was 1-1.
We played better than them. It was 1-1. Yeah, but we played better than them.
Yeah. So my bad. Yeah, so I was mixing up.
Yeah.
So Liverpool obviously lost again. At home. Like, I think we're speaking about Spurs in the manager, and obviously we're attributing parts of it to the manager, the tactics, confidence. What are we attributing this Liverpool run to? Because if United ever goes on such a run, bear in mind we're not even title challengers, because Liverpool is 11th right now. And if we ever go on such a run, the whole world is shutting down. What we attributing this kind of performance to, or this, like, where they're at right now?
For me, like, as in, I just think it's like this Premier League is about fine margins, isn't it? And they're not hitting, they're not doing the right things at the right time. Like, they're just slower to the ball. I thought when Alisson comes back, it's gonna show up a lot of things, like his communication, help the back four. Yeah. Konate is looking like a real problem, isn't it? Like, he's looking like a real problem for them. But like, as in with Salah, with like them scoring, it's all down to margins, isn't it? And like, I don't really care for Liverpool, innit? So I wouldn't say you hope that it changes, but like, as in the law of averages say, like, as in what they're missing now, they will go back and score later on, innit? So I think goals wise, they will come good, but like, as in, yeah, they just got a lot to think about defensively.
I was gonna say that because you're talking about them missing chances.
No. Yeah, also they got
the back.
They got to think a lot of things about defensively, but the age-old adage is that it's easier to fix a defense than it is like to score goals, isn't it? So you would hope that they could work on things to show up the defense. But I just think it's down to margins. I thought, like, as in, I was really surprised that Alisson conceded 3 goals yesterday. Obviously not down to Alisson, but I was really, like, as in, shocked that he would have conceded 3 goals.
You can't be surprised because if you open up like that, you can't just blame that on Alisson.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming Alisson. Don't get twisted. I'm just saying, like, as in, I would have thought him coming back and being able to talk, like, with the back four and stuff like that.
More stability.
Like, throw them out as well. So, like, as in, me saying, I was saying, I'm not blaming on him at all, but in my wildest dreams, I couldn't have said that they were losing 3 goals, especially the type of goals they scored as well. Like, it was kind of surprising. I'm not gonna lie. What do you think about it?
When I look at Liverpool, like, for me, their midfield, bro, they need to sort that out. They need to sort out the midfield and they need to sort out the defense. Forget the attack. Yeah, we know they can attack, but you guys, they're not controlling games like they was before. They're not as fluid. They're not stringing. They're not stringing enough passes. and Konate, yeah, he's just fallen off the cliff of. He's just fallen off the face of the world. I think he wants to leave. He wants to leave for Real Madrid. And if I was Liverpool's hierarchy, I would get him gone in January. Pay the 35 million.
Be seeing this and be thinking, yeah, we're still gonna.
Bro, I think they've already got a backdoor deal in place where he's already signed a pre-contract. It just can't be announced because it's not January yet. You get it? I think something dodgy's gone on because you can't be this poor. You can't be. You want out. You're telling everybody, I don't want to play for you. That's basically what he's saying with his performances. I don't want to play for you guys. But yet Slot keeps putting him in. Konate's finished. They need to just do something in January with him and get Gay.
On the Konate thing, is Konate a scapegoat? I'll be honest with you. I've been saying this for a long time. Look,
the real one's Van Dijk. You're right. The real one's Van Dijk. The real fraud is Van Dijk. You're right. You are right. The real fraud is Van Dijk. He's their captain as well. And he's there just blaming the young boys. Blaming. Did you see him yesterday? Did you see him?
The game is killing me, bro. What has Van Dijk done to you, bro?
Nothing. Yeah. He's a quality player, but he's a fraud at the same time. I think it's easy to make him a scapegoat because one, they don't have a proper right back. They keep interchanging right back, changing right backs every single game. So I'm playing in right back. He's exposed. So it's a lot. I think it's just the whole team. It's a trickle effect, isn't it? It's like from as you said, the middle of the park. They're keeping the ball well. I just don't know where it is with them, but it's just there's some sort of disconnect between, like, they like to push up as well. Like they push all the way to the halfway line. And if you want to be on the front foot, I think they need a reset and just try and drop the line a bit. Because like
they were doing that last season, bro.
They get exposed. If you continue to play like that, you're gonna give every team a chance. And it's not as if like your forward line are firing. If your forward line are firing and there's something for the opposition to worry about or think about, it'll be fair enough. Like push up. But they need to drop that line a bit, bro. I honestly think they do need to.
I think Slot thinks he can go for goal with every team, like attack for it, like, you know, gun for shot for shot. And brother, this is not the Dutch league. If you think that,
he probably can. He did that last year. He did that last year.
Exactly.
When you're in a bad run of form, you just but when you're in a bad run of form, just reset, start all over again. Because when you are on top, when teams are ferrying you, of course you can, because they're going to be paying back. Then you can push everybody on forward, push that line for higher. But when there's so much space in behind, all teams are having to do is just send the ball in space, and then Konate and Van Dijk are having to run back. Do you get what I'm saying? And even if they've crossed it's a shambles across the whole team, bro. It's hard to pinpoint where it is.
But this whole Liverpool thing needs to be studied. Like, how do you spend almost half a billion to be 11th? 400, like, you buy a bad boy gunman like Isak, you buy a coveted attacking midfielder like Wirtz. 450 million to be, bro. It has to be studied. I need to see a PhD. I need to see a doctorate. Like, this is amazing.
Obviously, like, Kirkes has been going through the washer in the last couple of weeks, and he started in, obviously he didn't make a mistake in the game, and obviously the other thing is as well, like, when it was 2-0 down, he went like 3-3-4, so he brought on bare attackers. He did that last season as well, and last season he got plaudits for being that attacking, being able to take that much risk and calling back games in it, and it's just coming back to like slow averages now, isn't it? It's what averaging out. It's not winning the games, but last season it was winning the minutes. So
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like,
And
but, yeah, like, I feel like there is a reset needs to happen. Like, as I say, like if they show up to defense, like they say, showing out your defense season and scoring goals, they're not doing much either right now within Chile. But yeah, I think like them being sort of defense. I think like what your point you did make about the fullbacks is very valid because like for the first goal, like Kamari, like there's a heavy touch in that, but like as in stop the ball going in the channel in the first instance, isn't it? And like they're having a lot of that, like as in running backwards, defending that kind of way. So yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, for me, it just needs a reset because even if you saw the way they played against Real Madrid, they didn't play like that against Real Madrid.
Yeah,
I mean, the drop the line. Do you get what I'm saying? Drop the line a bit, man. It's too much. Like,
showed Real
especially
Madrid
when
a lot of
the team is
respect.
low on confidence. Yeah, do you get what I mean? Show everyone respect, low on confidence. You don't have to go like gung ho all the time, bro. You got quality players. You have good midfielders to be able to build up play. Do you get what I mean? And you got good attackers to get the goals to make something out of nothing. So just trust the team. Like just start again. You don't have to go gung ho. And these are the times you earn your money as a manager. Really, do you get what I mean? You got all the best. Yes, you got all the best players in the world, but just other teams are just as good. Like the Premier League is a quality league. You know what I mean? Like it's a very competitive league. You're not just gonna go anywhere and just try and think you can bully teams because of the quality that you have or players that you bought. It doesn't work like that, bro. Everyone wants to win you. Like everyone wants to get some sort of get something from you. Like it just doesn't work like that. And with the resources like every single team have in the league, do you think that all the coaches, we have like 20, 40 coaches in the team, they're not doing all their research all week to see how they can punish you or to see how they can hurt you? Come on, man. You got to do better. And it's I think that's that I put that on the manager. It's easy just to put it on like individual players that are not playing on Van Dijk, Konate, like it's easy to put it on them, but the manager's got to do better. He's got to try and switch it up because as I said, they played Real Madrid, they respected Real Madrid, they dropped the line. And they just got to do that from now until the players can build their confidence back. The league is pretty much done now. It might as well do the reset now because I don't. They're not catching Arsenal. It will take some sort of miracle for them to do that now. I'll be honest. But boy, we move.
So hold on, quickly, just so Liverpool are officially out of the title race now. Yeah, we can all confirm that.
For me personally, for me, I think they're out. I think they're out. What? How many points is that? What? They lost 6 games already.
Yeah.
11 and lost 6 games. Yeah, no, they're not crawling that back.
So it's just City and Chelsea now I have to worry about.
Yes, City and Chelsea. Yeah,
cool.
City and Chelsea.
Liverpool, Man United.
We'll take some sort of miracle.
So wait, hold on. So if you lot win tomorrow, you're what? 4 points ahead of them?
No, we're level now.
We're level now. 3 points.
Level now.
So 450 million spent, and Man United are more of a threat than Liverpool. Well done.
Would you say like as in terms of them getting goals and stuff like that? Would you be playing Isak? Would you be playing
Ekitike? I will bench Isak. Me personally, I will bench Isak. And I play.
I think Isak just needs to get back on form. I think that she just needs.
Remember, he didn't have a preseason. He didn't have a preseason. He was on strike the whole preseason, so he was just sitting at home doing nothing. So me, Ekitike, hit the gym, hold bench. Isak, hit the gym and hold bench until you're ready. Ekitike is ready.
Look, if I'm Liverpool, I'll be honest with you, and I don't think they will because Liverpool seems like they run very well. They're not going to panic. These players are all at a very good age. They didn't buy this player for just for them to go and win one season. They bought this player to win multiple leagues. You got Isak at a good age, Ekitike, Gakpo. Bro, they've got time. Like, I wouldn't want panic. They've got Vert, sorry, yeah, I don't think they will anyway because I feel like they run very well. I just don't think obviously for the fans it will be frustrating and we don't give a damn for them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
hold on, just quickly.
I reckon.
So, what do you think about the balance of their midfield and their attack?
I think. last season worked
Yeah,
with playing
Diaz.
Gravenberch as a number 6, but this time he's not playing as a number 6, and I think that's where the disconnect is. They need a number 6, and I think that's the disconnect that I think that is missing. And I won't be surprised if they get in a number 6 in the summer, because all of them are very forward-minded. Like they're very forward-minded, all the midfield. I don't think there is a disconnect really
yesterday
in terms of
yesterday they played Gravenberch, Sobersley, and who?
No, Sobersley was fullback.
No, they played Jones and Gravenberch. Sobersley played right back.
Sobersley played right back. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sobersley played right back. And I think that's where the issue is. It's just the too many. Like, I think he's just doing too many.
Yeah.
But the 2 right backs were injured anyway. He couldn't really play anyone else. So I get why he had to play Sobersley in there yesterday. But when you got so much attacking players, you need a decent number 6. That's not all. That also doesn't want to get involved. That also doesn't want to get forward. Gravenberch can't help himself. He'll be playing within himself if he doesn't get involved. And I think that's where it is. And then they're not getting back quick enough as a team. So kind of like Arsenal, you guys can fight together as a team, but everyone still gets back. And they're not doing that. The attack is not doing that. When you have Salah, Isak,
not even John.
Everyone, no one's getting back. They're not getting back together as a team, and that's where the issue is. Really, all they're thinking of is, and it worked for them last season: attack. We don't care if you score 1. Those guys, if you score 2, we'll score 3. We score 4. We got 5. We score more than you. But when he's not going in, that's where the problem lies. So yeah, we'll see how they go on, man. But the other team that I do think is still a challenge, despite them losing yesterday, City. What are you guys thinking about their loss yesterday?
It was a mad game though. Like, people take their chances. Like, if they took their chances yesterday, like they could have been out of sight before half time. And Newcastle had a couple of good chances.
Yeah.
It's quite but you don't really see Haaland missing chance like that. Like, that's his bread and butter. It has been for the season so far. Foden missing that chance. Oh my gosh! Like,
Foden chances were ridiculous.
Yeah. But then in the second half, like, I just had a feeling. You know what? Like, it's so funny. Actually, I always feel like when I watch games, like, as in when I nip out or when I like leave the game, that's when all the goals get scored, isn't it? So came back from football, started watching the game. Half time, I wanted to go another shower, but I didn't. I was holding on. I said to my missus, I went around 65 minutes. I said to my missus, look, I bet you 5 goals going to go in before I come back. Literally, come back 2-1 already. Like, yeah, great. Yeah, like, as in. It's a bit hard to say because I did watch the goals and all sorts, but like, you did think that Man City were going to try and come back into the game. They didn't really have anything massive after that, did they? If I can remember quickly, any big chances? I can't remember any big chances after that anyway. Yeah, I think they've still got a little bit of problem in the midfield as well, though, isn't it? For me, and that's why I kind of said it's yours to lose, isn't it? Because they ain't got someone that like Nico in there ain't really looking like he's a player that's gonna take their game by the scruff of the neck. But I was happy for Newcastle winning that game. Yeah, definitely happy for Newcastle winning that game. Yeah, it's a good game to watch.
Yeah. I think for City, what they've got to do is just the next run of games are actually quite favourable to them. So they just got to be within reachable distance until they get like Rodri fully fit or everyone else fully fit. So I know you guys are going to be fully fit as well. I mean, Arsenal will be fully fit, but as long as they're within reachable distance, they've still got to remember that Arsenal still got to come to their ground towards the end of the season. So I think they just want to be within distance. And when Arsenal goes on this next game, run of 4 games, if there was to drop points, they will want to capitalize. I think it wasn't ideal for them to have this Newcastle game now, but they've dropped the points. It's 7 points now. 7 points is not the end of the world. They can still catch that one back. So all they really need is just to make sure that they get the optimized amount of points they get within the next. Because games are going to come fast now. I think from now till January the 6th, I think there's 10 games altogether. So we just played one, so there's 9 more. So some weeks we're going to play twice a week. So it's gonna, and Christmas period comes fast. So stick within reachable, be within reachable distance. Get Rodri fully fit, and then and I think it will make a good running towards the end of the season. I think what anyone don't want is Arsenal to run away with it. If Arsenal runs away with it, then that's pretty much it. But yeah, look, I think it's all on Arsenal now. Really, obviously it's still early days. I'll wait until the middle of the season. But I do hear what you're saying, Said, in terms of like it's more on Arsenal to lose for now. But that's because Arsenal are getting the points that the rest are not getting. Like Arsenal's been to Newcastle and they got the points at Newcastle, so they're doing what they've got to do.
What's reachable distance to you? Like, as in, say, come January, like, or end of January, what's reachable
7
distance?
points is still reachable distance. 7 points is still reachable
So
distance.
what can't it be? Like, you're saying if it's 10 points by Jan or something like that, let's say, for example, you're saying that's too much?
I'll say, yeah, nothing more than 10, I will be honest with you. Nothing more than 10. Nothing more than 10.
At the end of January?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the end of January.
No, I'm saying
more than 10 points.
No,
January, if it's more than 10 points, game over.
When it in a couple of seasons, it was 8 points, isn't it? Like, as in, was that end of January?
That was like February.
Yeah, and it's different this time around. A lot.
Yeah, that was January, Christmas, January. Yeah, around about that time.
It's different than that. But it's different. There's a lot more experience, more depth in the team. So it's totally different now. So we can't really, obviously, that was what the points. But
I say it's different, but like, as in, I think like, they've definitely got more experience. But I think it's that running experience that, like, as in having someone on your shoulder and getting over the line, like that's what they don't have, and they've
got that. They've got running experience now, though.
They've got the disappointment of it, but they haven't actually in the team. They got the disappointment of it.
But I hear what you're saying. They've got the disappointment of it, but they've won 10 games in a row. They're chasing City, so they've got to the first bit was when City chased them with the 8 points, and City ended up pipping them to it. Then they got to 2 or 3 seasons City onto the last game. They pretty much did what Liverpool did, chasing City. You don't want to be chasing City, so they've all of that. Yeah. So if you're ahead now, it's different. So if they're ahead by 10 points, it's different from like chasing City. So we're talking about different things here. So that's what I'm trying to say.
I think it's easier to win 10 games when you're chasing than it is to be in front, having the pressure, knowing that you can't drop points. I think it's easier to win the 10 games chasing.
I would rather be in
front. I'm not saying I'd rather be in front all day long. I think it's easier to be like, oh, City won, we have to keep winning, we have to keep going, rather than like knowing that they're on the shoulder, especially if you don't have that experience. That's what I'm saying, because that's pressure. That's pressure.
But they've got experience. I'm trying to say, what experience don't they have, bro? They've got it.
I'm saying.
Like, what experience are you asking from them that they don't have? I'm saying, like they've done what, like they've won like 10 games in a row.
No, I'm trying to understand what you're saying as well.
I'm just saying, like, as in,
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
And getting over the line, like having that experience. Okay, like, as in, at least we know.
Okay, so because so basically, what you're trying to say is because we haven't got over the line. That the experience of getting of being chased and winning. Okay. Cool. Yeah, but that can, Saeed, you can only get that experience if you've been chased and won. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
But we've been chased. We've got that experience. We've got that experience of being chased. We've got that experience of chasing. We've got that experience of going neck and neck, game for game, like that little bit of not winning.
What I'm trying to clarify is, why it's different this time around. Sorry, Akeem, is that with all that they've won 10, 15 games in a row with 10 points cushion, they should be able to do it.
Yeah, I'm with
Do you know
you,
what I mean?
Tom.
So if we're talking about 2 points cushion, it's different. I get that I'm saying, but 10 points cushion with the experience of winning 10, 15 games in a row, neck and neck, that should be enough.
Yeah, that little minor experience that they're lacking, that you're alluding to, that should be insignificant. That shouldn't work, Mary. That shouldn't work. It shouldn't, because they've had 3 years, consecutive 3 years of being in title runnings. They've got all the experience of being there. So that little minor thing of because they haven't won it, that furthermore, that should be fuel to go and win it.
There's many a team that come second place that will say different, innit? But we move, innit?
Yeah, look, we'll see anyway. As I said, I'm talking about in the scenario that we've just mentioned, 10 points ahead. I think that's more than enough.
Yeah, when no one's catching us. This with this team.
If that's the scenario that you're talking about, or if we're going to change if we're changing the scenario to like only 1 point, whatever, then that's different. But if we're talking about the scenario that we're discussing now, 10 points ahead.
And remember, I still don't rate my manager like that. So even with 10 points and this manager, with this team alone, the squad depth, like the interchangeable components that we have. I get City have that as well. I get Liverpool supposed to have that. I get Chelsea have that as well. But like we said, 3 years back to back of these guys being in title races, that should 10 points, but that little thing of that should be insignificant. They should walk it after that. 10 points, more than 10 points.
Yeah, I agree. And I even to make it matters, to compound what I'm saying is, if they were ever to be in that position with 10 points, they're dropping everything else to win that.
Yeah.
They will. I'm not saying they're gonna I'm not gonna say they're not gonna try in all the other tournaments, but they will prioritize the position and win, knowing that okay, cool, this is our moment now.
This is our moment. Yeah. Forget the FA Cup, forget the Carabao. If we're 10 points, more than 10 points, and we got a semi, and we got the final of the Carabao Cup. Forget that. Bring me that league.
Yeah. The 10-game run or whatever you're saying, like, they had that to get to the point of being 8 points in front in it. But I'll say, like, for me, like, because I like, to be fair, out of all the teams that actually, well, anyway, I want Arsenal I want to see a good title race in it. So I'm not begrudging Arsenal the league or anything like that. It's just like all I'm saying, it'll be interesting to see how they handle that, if you get what I'm saying. So let them get to the 10 points by January and let's see how it goes in it.
Let's see.
Cool. Let's just do a quick roundup of the weekend's games. See, because I keep dropping my mic out, man, and every time my mic goes out, sorry, I need to stop using my hands. I'm talking with my hand a lot. I keep them up. All right, cool. Bournemouth, West Ham, bro. I don't know how they could have lost that game though. They could have lost the game. They probably should have lost the game.
No,
they probably should have lost the because Bournemouth could have scored quite a bit. They had a lot of chances towards the end as well. So, but I guess West Ham will take the point in it. Just West Ham. I'm hoping Bournemouth don't pick up their form before the playoffs, man, because you got them in 2 or 3 games in it. So yeah. I need to keep them like this until the playoffs.
So I'm just checking the table now. Where are Bournemouth?
No, they're around.
Are they 8th?
Even in the round,
yeah.
Oh yeah. So they're a point ahead of you lot.
Yeah, but they've lost. I mean, they haven't won a game. I think in terms of like games, how many games have they lost or drew? So yeah, they ain't won a game in like 5. I mean, they won 1 in 5. They've lost 2, drew 1. So
Evan also makes me laugh though. Like, as in all his mates are coming to score goals. He's number 9. He ain't bagging at all. He makes me laugh.
Yeah, to be fair, he just came back from injury as well, so we give him the benefit of the doubt. Give him benefit of the doubt. Brighton beat Brentford. What like a lot of people thought Brentford might get relegated this season. Do you guys still? Do you think they'll get relegated? Did you think they were going to fight in relegation at the beginning of the season?
No, me personally, I thought bottom half of the table. I didn't think fighting relegation. I didn't think. I just thought like maybe like 12th, 13th, 14th. Well, so
I think for me, the only way they were gonna get relegated is they try and change the style of play. Because they got the players to play the way they play. Yeah, and they haven't really changed the style of play too much. So,
no, I agree.
Yeah, if they tried that expansive football, try to play attacking football, they'll start getting battered. So yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, one thing I realized about a lot of teams as well, though, is that everyone's changing that. No one's trying to play extensive football no more. Like even the team that's come up, and that's usually what their downfall is, and that's why I think it's quite competitive. Apart from Wolves, everyone else has been quite competitive. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like everyone's putting up a good fight because no one is trying, like especially the teams that's coming up, that Leeds and Burnley. I know they haven't been doing well, but at least they're putting up a fight in every game. They're just not getting turn over in every single game, so they're getting up a fight.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's probably what they want to do until the very get-go to give themselves some sort of opportunity, because there's other teams that to be caught. But to be honest, the three right now in the bottom three, those are the three that I predicted to get relegated. Wolves was my first; they were number one on my list. Then was Burnley. I wasn't too sure about Leeds, but I thought Sunderland might stay up, but there's still a long way to go anyway. So let's see. I was going to ask about Brighton quickly. We don't have time, but I know Brighton. When does Brighton start pushing for more? When do you
that's
think
a good question, Tom.
When do you think is the time for pushing for more? And because it's got they produce a lot of this quality players and they're letting them go. When do they put their foot down and decide, you know what, let's start pushing for more? What do you guys think?
How long have they been in the Premier League now? This is their 6th year, 7th year?
Yeah, 6, 7 or so. Yeah.
Because
how many managers they've had? They've had after what's the first manager that kept them up? The black manager.
Chris Hughton.
Then Graham Potter was there for like 2-3 years. Zerbi was there for 2-3 years. So that's let's say 4 years, 5. That's 5 years already. And this new manager, this second season or first? Second season or first? Second. So 6, 7 years. That's 7 years, and maybe more. Yeah.
Now, because the amount of the players that they keep producing, like even they've got another midfielder that I like the look of, Baleba. Like, where do they keep finding these guys?
He gave it a 10 yesterday, though. He's only gave it a 10.
He hasn't been good this season, but
he has.
But that's fine. But that's fine.
Still young.
He's reducing the price that we're gonna get him for. That's what he's doing for us. He's doing the Lord's work for us.
Because he's another Caicedo regen, because he's doing exactly the same thing Caicedo was doing when he was first at Brighton. You get it?
Yeah.
Like I look at him exactly the same thing. So it's like where do they I think now the fact that they can identify these players, the fact that they can develop them and give them the platform, they need to start pushing. But I'm looking at the table, they're 6. I think they should realistically start looking to push for Europa League and, dare I say it, top 5, top 5, top 4 positions.
You know, for me, to answer your question, one, it's what the fans demand, isn't it? And if the fans are happy with the model that they've got, identify talent, sell it on, keep the club taking over like that, I reckon. As in the fans aren't really. What was the last time they were involved? Europe. Did Potter take them to Europe? If I remember, Deserby
did, yeah.
Zerbi did, yeah.
As in you don't really hear too much noise out of coming out of Brighton saying that they need to push on
True.
that much. So I think the owners are happy doing what they're doing. And to be fair, like, because not all teams need like I don't like as in, or not all fan bases need to push their team to like, you have to understand that you're in the Premier League and there are teams who have a lot more financial muscle, a lot more that.
But they have good financial muscle. Like,
Yeah,
and the way
attracting players, they're not going to attract the same type of players.
Cool. But they're getting top dollars for the players that they're selling as well.
Wait, I was going to say, to contest what you're saying, Saeed, and I mean this respectfully, F the fans' expectations. Bro, this is on the board themselves. The fans shouldn't be dictating shit, bro.
Yeah.
You get what you want because what you're enjoying now is because of us. So when we decide it's time to go, it's time to go. You follow us where we go because the fans' expectation is what got West Ham to where they are right now.
Yeah,
like they were demanding more than the thing they should be getting.
Yeah,
so you can't be listening to the fan base, bro. When you think is ready, when you think financially the team is set up to start competing for these kind of things, and that's when you should go. I don't think it should be like because the fans expect, bro. The fans don't know what they want, bro. Fans, 1 minute fans change their mind after every single game. We can't be down to the fans.
Tom, literally just on that point, it's the same club you just mentioned, West Ham. They had David Moyes. The fans wanted him gone. The board said, yes, we will get rid of him. They got rid of him. They almost got relegated. They brought David Moyes back. What did David Moyes go and do? Win them their first European trophy in ever. Was it ever in it? Or they won a European trophy? No, sorry.
Yeah,
no, sorry. The second European trophy. No, because they won the Europa. Huh?
They have won it before. They won the
UEFA. They won the UEFA Cup. Yeah, they won the UEFA Cup. So like fans, a lot of fans are fickle, like you're saying, up and down. One minute they want this, next minute they want that. The board and the people running the club, they're the ones like, yo, listen, we've got this model, we've got this in, we've got these coaches, we've got these caliber of players, these caliber of youth players. Our academy is this. We can push on. I don't get why they ain't doing it.
You know, I hear that point. I hear the points they're making. What I'm saying is that their model is literally identify talent, sell them on, make profit of them, go again kind of thing, innit? Like, while keeping them, like, instead in the league. Like, they can, like, as in, like, obviously the fans allow them to have that model. Like, fans aren't on their back to like push for top 4, top 6. I don't think. Like, it would be nice for them to do it, but I don't think the fans are as on their back. Like as you said, West Ham have been and whatnot. So like their model works for them. Like, as in, they would rather go to the Premier League, make sure they're stable, rather than trying to throw everything at it and get top 4, top 6. And to be fair, like, as in, you have seen teams like throw things at it. Like at Villa last season, they went way above their means to try and get top 4. Missed out on it, how they're struggling. Like, they can't. How much players can they bring in the last window?
Do you know what?
So they're going to struggle.
Missing out on it. That's the manager's fault. They need to blame the manager last season. But against you lot, again the lineup with that when they lost the game against you lot forgetting.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, the first game at home. No, I think he got sent off. No, I think he got sent off. The goalkeeper got sent off.
Martinez, is true. You're right.
Keeper got sent off. You can't blame that on the manager.
No,
and then they had to go to
those other games. No. It was the lineup. Yes, it was the lineup. It wasn't just that. It was just that. It was the lineup. I remember it. I can't. And then and also selling that John Duran guy. Why would you sell him at that time?
That surely is not the manager's choice. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the manager. That's the club. That's the whole club. That's the whole club. That's the manager will want to keep him. Fair enough. That's the whole club. That's the whole club. Fair enough.
The manager can only, bro. It's a competitive league, bro. I just said, Saeed said they spent beyond their means, in order to make it. That choice has got to come from the club. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't let it come from the fan. You can't let the fans dictate that.
Sir, I just can't remember, but there was one instance where Emery messed up for Villa last season. I just can't remember. I'm not gonna say trust me, and when I remember, I'll bring it up.
It probably did. It probably did, but it doesn't mean that's entirely down to him.
I'm an Emery fan, so I'm not gonna be slating him all the time. You know, I didn't want us to get rid of him.
No, I hear that. Okay, cool. Who's there? Fulham, Sunderland. It's not really much to talk about. They won 1-0. It is what it is there, man.
I saw
talking about team push. Yeah, putting on. And Wolves, while other teams might be pushing on, they're looking down. Palace. Look, Palace is another team that we can ask the same question when they're going to push on. Obviously, look,
this one the FA Cup.
They have a similar. I think Palace, Brentford, Brighton all have similar models. Brighton's probably the crop of that those three. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Palace is just one something, but Brighton, in terms of how they operate, they're a lot more efficient in terms of buying the right players for cheap and selling for expensive. So they're all those three teams are quite similar in terms of the operation. But I think what it also boils down to is that this players, when the big teams come calling, it's hard to keep them. It's just hard. And Belabor is an example. They wanted to keep him for another season.
He wanted to go.
They might not be able to sell him for the same price anymore if he continues in this kind of form.
Yeah.
So it's Gay, same problem they have with Gay. You know what I'm saying? Now this Gay might go on a free when they might not be able to get money for him anymore. So it's just those.
With Gay, they were prepared for that. I think they wanted him for Europe, innit? So I think they were prepared.
Yeah, me, if I was in Palace's position as well, I would let Gay go on a free as well. I'll keep him for it will benefit. Yeah, I think it'll benefit Palace more to keep Gay and let him go on a free. Just
only time will tell. Only time tells. If they finish 10th, 11th, that's where they finish anyway. What is the point?
True, but if they win something and win the Conference League, then
it's fine. Because last season they should have sold him 60-70 million to Newcastle. They kept him one FA Cup. So that's
brilliant.
But this season 40 million. If you can still get something out of it, then brilliant. But if you can't and you finish 10th, 11th, whatever position it is, that's where you normally finish anyway.
Yeah. So I know I get you. I get you, and I agree with that one. But like, I think with them, with Gay in that team, they will finish higher than 10 and 10th. I think Palace should be aiming for top 8, top 7, top 6, and look to win the Conference League. That's just my opinion.
Another team that I'm praying for their downfall. I don't give a damn as long as we finish ahead of them. I don't give a damn. Any team that's competing with us for top 5, top 6, bro, I don't give a damn. And Villa's one of them. I was gutted at the one today. I can't lie to you. I was gutted.
Hey, you see the free kick?
A free, Morgan,
yeah. I was gutted. I wanted a draw or something, man. I was gutted. I can't lie to you. I wanted it to be a draw. But look, Emery is is a top manager. So I wasn't surprised that obviously they bounced back because obviously they had a poor start. So yeah, and the league is close. Like it's just Villa's recent run just shows how close the league is because before international, like 2-3 games before international, they were like 18th or something like that.
They're in the bottom half. They're in the bottom half.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden,
If you were a Leeds fan, would you be worried about Farke or Farke, whatever you call him, Farke?
I swear
I wouldn't be. I think they've done well. I don't think that it's not as if they're not in the position where Wolves are. Like you need to understand.
I'm saying.
That won't be. That's why I wouldn't be worried because they have been playing well. So it's like the managers can't work miracles. Like he's trying to optimize what he can from the players that he's got. So they're still in a decent position. Like where they're in is not the end of the world. They're still played 12, 13 games. Yeah, they're still they can still get out of that one game. They win one game, they're out of position. You know what I'm saying? As long as they're not like Wolves. Only manager that should be getting sacked is Wolves manager.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? When we're talking about relegation battles, everyone else shouldn't really be taking actions at the moment. So I wouldn't be worried if you ask me anyway.
The only context I was trying to put behind it is that he was the Norwich manager when he got relegated, or he got 5 from Norwich.
Yeah, he gets relegated every time.
So that's the only context I was putting it behind. It?
Like, I remember at the beginning of the season that even I think there was something going around saying that Daniel Farke, although he got Leeds up, at least the Leeds board should sack him and get another manager because he's only going to get them down. I was like, the cheek, the liberty, like you give the guy a chance, but that's his what you would call it, his forte, bringing teams up and getting them relegated again.
But how many times does that happen? Or what we're saying is his forte. Has it happened once or?
It's happened like twice, I swear, with Norwich.
I can't remember if
it's happened before. What's his name? Established himself as a Premier League manager. He was going up and down with Burnley.
Dyche,
yeah. So
was he going up and down with Burnley?
Yeah, Burnley's been relegated. Bring them up. Get relegated. Bring them up.
It's true. He was. Three times in a row, isn't it? Yeah, you're right.
So it's like, I get what you're saying. I'm not like in terms of like the context that you're obviously that you just provided. I get what you're saying, but I don't think they're in real danger at the moment. The performance, like I think sometimes you got to look at the performance. Like today when they played,
that's not a sackable performance.
You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the performance. If they're struggling to score goals and not performing, like the fans have nothing to cheer about. Like teams are coming there, they're just getting 10 over. Fair enough, but it's still fighting. It's a competitive league. Liverpool are losing games. Man City are losing games going away. The only consistent team this season is Arsenal. Everyone's getting 10 over anywhere. See what I'm saying? Teams don't even get 10 over at home. So I don't think it's the time at the moment. I say, is there anything else really that we want to touch on? Apart, Sai, what's your prediction for tomorrow?
That's what I was about to say, Liza. We're not done with the weekend yet, or we're not done with the football weekend yet. I ain't gonna lie, like as in we're at home, innit? Like as in
I was about to ask you, home or away? Everton, innit?
Yeah, we're at home.
Yeah, at home.
The thing is, when you have expectation on this United, they'll definitely bring you down. They will come find a way to bring you down. I'm gonna say a draw, but I'm only saying it because I can't say win. I can't say win because if I say win and they let me down, I'll be disappointed. But to be fair, like I said, this game we have to win, and it goes back to the point you were saying about Tottenham, like as in, like Everton are in decent form. Like this is the first time we played in decent form for a while. I think. Yeah, all the other teams we've been playing recently, they haven't been in great form. It'll be a good test for that in that kind of aspect. It's games like this, like as in all honesty, I won't be disappointed if we draw, but it kind of highlights the times where Tottenham we dropped points. We also dropped points against before that as well after Burnley. I can't remember. We drew
Forest
against someone else. Forest, yeah, dropped points against Forest, innit? And it's those kind of games that will be more highlighted, isn't it? Like we should be winning at home. Like we ain't got too much disruption. Martinez back as well. Like to be fair, I don't even think he'll be thrown in. But like as in,
it's back, but I don't think he's playing. It's not going to play.
Don't think he'll be thrown in. But yeah, like as in, my man's just been sitting on the bench. Shit, injured, sorry, not even. But yeah, like as in, what I want from United, the next thing I want is a clean sheet. So like, let's get that tomorrow, and we're halfway to the result I want, innit? Like, it's stuff like that I'll be like more concerned about. But yeah, cool. We're at home, man.
I'll be honest, I think we'll win. In terms of the consistency, one thing we're being consistent about is our home performance. All our home performance has been good. Everyone that we played at home, I think we should have won, even when we played against Arsenal. We create chances at home. We played well at home. So that's the only thing that has been consistent. And the two, as I said, for me, the two things that we've been consistent with this season, scoring goals and home performance. And that's the foundation of like having a decent season. If we can keep that up, continue to have like a good home performance and like score goals, then I think we'll be fine. And yeah, you're right. I think we need to keep clean sheets, but what's more important is just scoring goals for me. But what can help us tomorrow is that Everton's got Beto and Barry. So them guys are not exactly firing the whole cylinder. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
Beto.
Everyone's gonna whistle their ears. Don't you worry about that.
but now I say that as I said about United. Now I say that no one's better Father Christmas than United, boy. No one. No. Yeah, now that I say that. But, yeah, no, I think we'll win tomorrow. I'll be honest with you. I think we'll win, but at the same time, I'm optimistically cautious, innit? I know what we're all about. I still haven't got to the point where I feel I don't go into games like highly confident. I'm optimistically cautious. But the only reason why I'm slightly confident about tomorrow's game is because I said because of our home performance. All our own performance has been good. Like create a lot of chances. We should have scored. We probably should have scored a lot more than we've scored at home. So that's the only thing really.
To be fair, like it'll be a good weekend a good week to win as well, because like a lot of people drop points in and around us, innit? So like let's just
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, look, let's wait and see. Hopefully we can get the win tomorrow. We'll be back again next week. Akeem and Habib will record midweek. I can't wait for that game. But yeah, no, I love it because both of you're confident. I don't know why he's. But I can see why he's confident, but he's confident.
I can see why
as well.
he's confident.
I can see why he's confident.
Chelsea are 6 points behind you, innit? So if they win, what? Yeah, okay.
3 points. 3 points. I said it at the beginning of the season. Chelsea should be in. Everybody should be talking about Chelsea as title contenders, the same way they talk about Arsenal, Liverpool, and City. They should be. Bro, you don't spend 2 billion and you're not in a. Brother, what kind of nonsense? What is this? What is this? And with that midfield as well. I get your defense is rubbish, but that midfield is quality. Don't tell me you're not in the title race.
I just don't want to see Liam like as in up front. You ain't been doing too much this season.
What?
You ain't been doing too much this season, like as in. He's
all right though. He played well on Saturday. He played really well. I thought he played well on Saturday, but, and he's been injured, so he just got to even back. But
yeah, injured and suspended.
We need goals in the game, so proven scorers, please.
Yeah, let's see. All right, cool. Look, thanks for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification to know whenever we upload. What else? Comment, ask questions. If there's any questions, let us know. We'll answer it next time. We're back on next week. And then I think that's it. Champions League midweek. So I'll probably do a preview with like AK or something like that midweek. He's a Bayern fan, by the way. So he was. So we'll see. Yeah. All right. In a bit, boys.
Peace.
Peace.